Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video we'll be looking at the royal engagement figures for 2016. The Queen's desire to pass the baton on to the younger generation is illustrated in new figures, showing how the Duke of Cambridge and Prince Harry rivaled their grandmother in their share of time spent on public duties this year. Analysis of the Daily Court Circular shows William equalling his grandmother by spending 80 days on royal engagements in 2016. With Prince Harry just ahead on 86 days of appointments. Prince Harry also led the way as the most travelled senior member of the royal family in 2016, clocking up around 61,800 miles on overseas public engagements, according to calculations by the Press Association. The Prince's itinerary included visits to Nepal in March, where he paid tribute to the work of the Gurkhas, Florida for the Invictus Games in May, and a Caribbean tour in November. The Earl of Wessex was second, who covered an estimated 61,400 miles. Meanwhile, the Princess Royal lived up to her reputation as the hardest working member of the royal family overall, with 179 days of public engagements worked. That was 40 days more than her nearest rival, the Prince of Wales. Meanwhile, their brothers, the Earl of Wessex and the Duke of York, spent 118 and 112 days respectively on royal duties. Remarkably, the Duke of Edinburgh, who turned 95 this year, rivaled his children and eclipsed his grandchildren with a total of 110 days of public engagements. The apparent change in the balance of royal duties towards the younger generation could partly reflect the fact that the figures are calculated based on the number of days given over to official duties, rather than the total number of individual engagements as used in previous studies. It is important to note that the new way of counting working days rather than engagements attended per working royal could lead to some discrepancies, with some sources who have counted the court circular days worked claiming that the Queen actually worked on 120 days of 2016 instead of the officially accepted 80. Last year's figures, calculated using the other method, showed the Queen carrying out more official engagements during 2015 than the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry combined, 341 in the UK and abroad compared with 292. But the shift shown in the new figures also reflects a deliberate move to ease the Queen's workload in her 91st year. Just before Christmas, she passed on her patronages of 25 organisations to other members of the royal family, including the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry. The Duke and Duchess are also expected to step up their royal duties in the coming year, with the Duke contemplating giving up his career as a helicopter pilot to take up a full-time public role. The couple are also believed to be preparing to leave their home in Anmer Hall in Norfolk to move to London, making Kensington Palace their full-time base. The Duke was criticised in some quarters earlier this year over the number of official engagements he was carrying out. In a television interview, he said, "Such criticisms were part of the job." Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like, comment and share on social media. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest royal uploads. From me in Shropshire, goodbye.